Let's get into the conversation with the management of Antony Waste. We have Mr. NG Aiyer, the CFO of the company, joining us on the show. Mr. Aiyer, good morning and thanks so much for your time. You've just posted
Right.
your quarter four business update and I was going through that and I see your overall core revenue for FY26, the entire year, has risen about 13%. Now, as per the guidance
Right.
given by the company for FY27, you're looking at this number to be between 15 and 18%. Talk to us about what is going to be the key growth driver or what are going to be some factors at play that are going to help you achieve your next leg of growth.
Yeah. Good morning. For us, the business pipeline is very robust. I mean, we have bagged multiple contracts. We have already got the collection and transportation contract from the city of Mumbai, wherein we'll be doing collection and transportation in two zones. So that is going to kickstart from the second quarter of the current financial year. So that is one trigger for growth. The second is our Atkoli waste processing project, which is a 10-year project for waste processing around 600 to 800 tons of waste a day. So that's our second leg of growth. And third is our AP waste to energy project, where the construction is going to start from the second quarter of this financial year. So these are the three critical legs that is going to propel the company from the current around 1,000 crore of a turnover to maybe the next level of growth for us. So it's the steady pipeline, an order book of around 13,000 crores, plus your ongoing contracts, which gives us the confidence of ensuring this kind of a top line growth.
Okay, so that sounds positive. But Mr. Ayer, RDF sales have grown strongly, but compost sales have declined. Can you tell us how do you see the mix between RDF, compost, and waste to energy evolving going ahead?
So, okay, let me put things into perspective.
Sure, sure.
98% of my revenue comes from tipping fees, which is from revenue from my municipal clients. The sale of byproducts like compost, RDF, EPRs today contribute less than 3% of my top line. Now, these are very critical for our business because we are into circularity, ensuring that the mass balance is maintained rightly. So the volumes that we're talking about of around 177,000 tons of RDF, that will just go up because we are increasing our biomining speed. We are doing around 3,000 to 6,000 tons of biomining a day. So that will just about reflect on a higher tonnage of RDF sales going forward. Compost is a factor of monsoon. I mean, last year the monsoon was prolonged. I mean, we saw rain starting from end of May till beginning of November. So that kind of reduced the offtake of compost significantly. But we are seeing this season to be slightly better. Looking at SkyMet and other numbers, the monsoon is likely to start on time, likely to be below normal average, but we see that the offtake is still robust. Having said that, these are very critical numbers for us because it ensures a mass balance in our system. But we are working closely with all the fertilizer companies to ensure a slightly higher offtake than what we achieved in the last year.
Okay, so that puts a lot of things into perspective. Mr. Ayer, let's talk about the processing tonnage. That grew
Yeah,
32% in quarter four. If you could help
right.
us understand what has led to this sharp jump and what could be the tonnage percentage or a figure or a number that we could put to this metric going ahead?
Okay. So a large chunk of this growth came from a biomining activity which we are doing in that Sitco project. So that is a project that contributed to the large jump in the numbers. So that has increased. Additionally, we are seeing tonnage improve slightly at our Kanjur and our waste to energy project and Pimpri Chinchwad. So that is a significant number that's coming in. Going forward, I think these numbers will not be so significant because of the base impact that's coming in. So we'll be happy with that 8 to 7% kind of a growth that is sustainable, doable, and executable without compromising on margin profile for us. So I mean, going forward, we will be happy with the 5 to 7% volumes growth in the processing segment. And we will seeing actually a slight increase in our construction and demolition waste. This was averaging around 200 tons in the first three quarters of the financial year. In the last quarter, we are seeing that spike to close to 360 to 400 tons per day. Currently, we are averaging around 500 tons per day. So we some improvement coming in the construction demolition projects in Mumbai. So all in all, a 7 to 10% processing volumes growth is something that we have already baked in our budgetary numbers.
Okay, and on the back of your most recent business development, the JFE investment coming in,
Right.
and also so many factors at play, talk to us about what is the order book outlook for FY27.
So we are completing 25 years of municipal solid waste operations at Antony. I mean, over the period, we have built significant skill set, starting from the spectrum of collection and transportation, waste processing, handling around 17,000 tons of waste a day. But we felt there is a gap in our technical expertise, which is where JFE kind of a stalwart comes in. The JFE is a Fortune 500 company. They got around 250 plus plants working. And the fact that they are putting in the money, they're betting on the management of Antony, which provides a lot of credibility to the team, which is we have built over the last 2.5 decades. So this investment will bring in that technological expertise. They will also bring in their own team of people. The EPC part will be done by them. They will also be handholding my team. They will be creating a own team inside our organization so that going forward we can look at multiple such waste to energy projects across the country. So FY27 is going to be one of our bigger milestone, which kind of elevates us from just being a plain vanilla MSW processing company to a MSW processing and an expert in WT kind of a venture. So that is the footfall that we will see going forward. Maybe in the next 3 to 5 years, we will see a large ramp up of operations in the waste to energy space. The investor profile is improving. We got a decent amount of financial closures happening. The cost of borrowing is around 9.1%, and our balance sheet is healthy. So these great numbers provides us a good chance of a growth which can be sustained over the long term without endangering our growth possibilities.
Okay, so that sounds good. And geographically, you've been talking about your plants and where they are right now in terms of geographies. You've seen strong growth in
Right.
Maharashtra and Andhra. Going forward, any
Right.
new key target geographies on the anvil?
In the near term, I think we will be concentrating in the MMR NCR region and in the AP projects for now. For the next 2 to 3 quarters, this is the area that we will focus to so that the project gets stabilized and growth from that. But going forward, I think based on the project viability and the technical requirement where Anthony feels that it can do a much better job of providing a value proposition to its client, we are definitely looking at growth. I mean, we are not geography agnostic. We are pretty much okay where uh, the technical advantages towards Anthony, we can provide a win-win situation to the clients over here.
And lastly, Mr. Aiyer, you just highlighted, and I was thinking about what you said, the 25-year partnership, you're reaching that mark with the BMC. Talk to us about any revenue visibility going ahead from the contracts coming from there. How much of your total order book is contributed to by BMC projects?
BMC contributes to less than 22% of my top line. I mean, that's just as less than 22% is coming from BMC. And this includes collection and transportation and waste processing put together. So, I mean, that's a long relationship that we had. I mean, we are also diversified our relationship over multiple other sites. So, at any given point of time, our reliance on a single client is not more than a quarter of our top line. What we have built in 25 years is an ability to deliver across cities. I mean, we have worked in Mangalore, Nagpur, Nasik, Varanasi, Noida, Greater Noida, Delhi. I mean, so this gives us an experience of give me a site where I can get in and can deliver the work.
Okay, so that sounds good. And on that note, Mr. Aiyer, thanks so much for your time today and for such a lovely conversation. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Take care. Bye.
Okay.